Hey everybody, it's the last day of the year, December, what is it, 31st, 2025. It's been quite a year, I think you all agree. This year actually changed me quite a bit. It changed me, wasn't sudden, it wasn't loudly, but it was pretty deep. Made some pretty big changes this year. But anyway, it all started when I was a little kid. I didn't know it then, but that's when it all did start. Um, I wasn't the best kid in the world, but that's why you have to read my book, because that'll tell you a whole bunch about me. Plus, I have 2 more books coming after that one. So, Rebel Lion Victory is the beginning of a series of 3. But anyway, it all started as when I was a little kid, and I really didn't realize it. But we used to spend summers on a small lake up behind Tupper Lake. It took about 15, 20 minutes from Tupper Lake to get back into the hills, and it's a little private lake. And the only way to get to our camp was by a boat from the main dock to the other side. And our family, my dad, mostly my dad, being a minister, didn't really know much about construction. He did have some help, and I helped, but I was only a little guy. But managed to build a camp. That was our getaway. I think it was from 1968 to 1978. No, actually 1966 to probably 1974 when they bought the house, sold it and bought the house in Cambridge, New York. But anyway, we would take that long car ride back in those days in the beginning from Long Island, Center Ridges. And that long ride seemed to take forever. It was probably a good 8 hours or more. With my mom and dad and my siblings, my older sister and 2 little ones, as we fought all the way up there. Typical. But anyway, we drive into the parking lot right there at the lake after this ride. I'd fling open the door. I'd run down actually there's a big long path down to the main dock, and then I'd run off the dock and jump right in. That was heaven for me. I was free. It was great. Those days, carefree. Cherish them forever. But that's where my love for the Adirondacks stems from. I was a little barefoot boy running through those woods. But that planted something in me long before I understood what it meant. Years later, the seed became a dream to restore the purpose and possibilities to that Tupper Lake region. I spent a year ago or so, actually I worked on it since 1996, but it all came to a head about a year ago. I presented business plans to Tupper Lake. I presented a whole vision of a business and revitalization of the whole area. I was in contact with the newspaper and some officials, and then they were excited, but bottom line, when it came down to it, nothing ever happened. They even wrote an article in our local paper about me and my vision and the dream, but it still didn't come to fruition. So it didn't unfold, but it did awaken what I've always meant to be. This all happened because of that, and it kind of opened my mind to moving forward on this mission that I'm working on right now. And the mission is us. Sometimes the dream isn't the destination. It was the doorway. That awakening led me to finally tell my story. My book, Reveille in Victory, is about me, and it's about the mission that grew inside of me. It's about falling, it's about getting up, and realizing the fire you thought was gone was waiting for some fresh air. This year, I did fall deeper in love with my wife, my family, and with all of you. When you showed up, when you listened, when you reached out, you shared, you reminded me of something very powerful. We are the future. And so am I. But together, we are the future. Professionally, as you know, I work all the time as well. I continue to grow with Warrior Performance Group, a place built on integrity and service. That work reminded me that leadership isn't about control. It's about care. True. If you are struggling, if you are stuck, if you don't know your next step, join me. Please reach out. Reach out for help, for support, for encouragement. That's why I'm here. And yes, even tell me how I can do better, how I can help you make your next step. I'm not above you. I'm walking with you. As the year closes, I want you to hear this clearly. You are not too late. You are not broken. And you're certainly not done. 2026 is going to be the best year for all of us, because we are choosing love, we are standing in faith, and we are walking forward together in unity and truth. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for walking with me. And Happy New Year. Reveille in Victory will be out in 2026. Why it hasn't been out yet? Beyond me, but everything happens for a reason. Together we are the future. Thank you, God bless you, and let's have a great year. Take care, and God bless.